Valley Auto Sales. For affordable, reliable vehicles, call 1-505-249-7134 or visit online at www.valleyAutosales.com.
Cage Mines, Monica Frankel, ahead of Fightworld MMA 34 up at the U Mountain Casino. We're talking to Sandoval Fight Systems Gabriel Bencomo. Sir, how's it going?
Doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Excited to see you back in the cage for the fourth time. How's camp going? How's life?
It's going really good, actually. Been working really, really hard this time around. We've brought in new coaches to implement some new things, and I learned going against a lot of bigger dudes than me. I got to really utilize what I'm good at, and you guys are going to see that this time around.
How much of a process is it learning what you want your style to look like in the cage? Just now, your fourth amateur fight, so win or lose, they've been some quick fights. It's not like you've had a lot of time to explore what you want to do in there.
It hasn't been really too hard because I know what I want to do, but it's just me being able to implement that and having the confidence behind that, which truly I didn't have it before. Now 100% that's back, and you guys are going to see a totally different person. I promise you that.
How big of a ingredient is confidence to success?
I think it's everything in reality. I have a team behind me that believes in me. I have a good support system with that, and just drilling and getting that confidence back up, it really, really helps, and it's made my mindset completely change.
How do you address taking on these bigger heavyweights? Because with your stature, there is going to be unique problems for you to solve taking on some of these bigger guys.
Just being able to be quick on my feet, not being a lazy heavyweight, being more agile than them, because I hit hard, and yeah, I'm a big guy, but I'm not 6'5" like the guys I've been fighting, but you guys will see. There's going to be a big difference this time around.
Can you talk about some of those adjustments, what you felt was necessary to be the Gabriel in the cage that you want to be?
I would probably have to say not getting stuck on the cage and not being okay with trying to recover like that, and that's what I did wrong my last fight. Not being comfortable there, and I'm not comfortable there no more. And just I'm not going to be stuck on the cage no more. That's not going to happen.
Getting stuck on the cage, was it something with your wrestling that you felt comfortable that you'd be able to get out of those positions?
Truly, these last fights, I wasn't really drilling wrestling because I was in my head that, I already know how to wrestle. I don't need to really drill it. Whereas now I'm drilling it a lot, and it's getting to the point to where, it's getting pretty dangerous. I'm hurting teammates, in the process of getting my confidence back with wrestling, but it's a good thing because I'm utilizing it to its full advantage, and I don't believe there's a heavyweight here that's going to be able to compete with my wrestling with that. I really don't. I've competed with a lot of tough dudes in high school, and those dudes pushed me and they made me to be what I am today, and I'm very confident in that.
So what is it taking to get back to the Gabriel you want to be? Because it sounds like it's not becoming a new one. It's almost also incorporating some of the old one.
Truly, Freddie just drilling that into my head on knowing who I am and what I'm about, and really focusing on what I'm great at and building off of that, truly.
In this fight, I know victory is the ultimate goal, but are there incremental goals for improvement that you want to see out of yourself this time around?
100%. I don't want to get caught up against the cage the way I did my last fight. If I get hit and I don't like the way it feels, I'm not gonna just shell up the way I did, thinking that if I'm not getting hit and I'm not truly hurt, I'm okay. Which in amateurs they only let it go a few punches and they stop it. So I want to make sure that if I get into a position like that, I'm doing what's needed to get out of there instead of just staying still and most likely ending the fight.
And to get used to those kind of notions, they need to become, second nature. So how much in training have you also trained those aspects of what you've been doing?
Oh, we've been training that a lot. We brought in We have a full-on boxing coach now. We have a full-on jiu-jitsu coach. I've had a dude that's fought in the UFC as a heavyweight come and help me. He's fought in bare knuckle. He's been pushing me. I've had another really good, bigger guy that's a great wrestler, wrestled at Missouri and everything like that. James Romero, he's helped me out. So I have these big, really strong, aggressive dudes really pushing me, and that's really helped out a lot.
We know you're out there graphic designing, you're a barber. Why, at the end of the day, do you return to the gym to pursue MMA?
So, before I became a barber, since I was a little kid, I watched WWE, and then I learned it was fake or entertainment, and I turned to MMA, and it's always been a dream of mine. And now that I have a career that is steady and I'm able to take time away from there, I'm pursuing that dream.
When was the first time that you had that dream?
Probably like in kindergarten when I got into a fight and I liked the way it felt. Just being able to beat someone up. That's all. Probably that's when it was. Since I was a little kid, I loved fighting. I love being in front of people. I feed off of that. A lot of people, they have like an adrenaline dump with that. I don't. I thrive off of that.
Gabriel Bencomo, you guys are going to see him in action. A whole new version, maybe a little bit of the old version too. Fightworld MMA 34, April 13th. Thank you for the time, sir.